Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for general disturbance. This is a T95 FV4201 Chieftain. Battle started. It's on the north spawn of Prokhorovka, and this one is under the command of Awppenheimer. Well, he's got a 120mm gun with 440 Alpha standard APCR. He also carries Hesh, and he's loaded a Hesh round right from the start. I expect he's wondering if there's going to be an enemy wheelie arriving. Well, ours has just popped up there and is headed towards the railway line. Yeah, he's going to explore the east side of the map. Most of our force is actually going up the hill. Only a few have actually decided to go up the centre, and he spotted an IS-7. Now, he's taken position behind this ridge line because you can shoot up at the hill. But it's not so great if you happen to be shooting over to the west side of the map. And it looks to me like Awppenheimer's going to abandon that position and move over so he can actually engage tanks on the west side. We've only got a couple of tanks over there, an Object 140 and a Jagdtiger, but a Waffenträger auf Panzer IV and Tortoise are moving over. So he's popping up to the centre line. Oh, enemy EBR on top of the hill. Can he get a shot? Oh yes! He connected! 450. Okay, it's loading standard APCR. This is a really top-notch gun, the 120mm. It's got great dispersion, great accuracy, and it's in a really bouncy turret, a turret that actually does deflect rounds quite nicely. You can see one mark of excellence on the barrel. Okay, we've got a couple of opponents, a Conway, and there's also another Chieftain the other side of the ridgeline. A Conqueror over on the west side pops up. He's got a shot. Yeah, punches straight through that armour. 418, a low roll. IS-4 in the background. Going for lower plate. Didn't get through. And there's an enemy EBR spotting us from the right. I'm not sure if he actually did see us, but... oh, when he's just fired one round accidentally. Okay, we've got a Panzerkampfwagen 7. One straight through the side of his vehicle, through the weak spot, but it's a low roll. EBR still spotting, he's in the bowl. Jagdtiger. One through the side of the casement, 446, a high roll. He spotted a Conway at the back, and that's very weak armour, so yeah, that's an easy damage. Round went straight through, no problem. Burning up through the standard ammo. 20 rounds of premium. It looks like the Chieftain and the other tanks are occupying that area so they can shoot up on the hill. Our guys did go up to try and go up the hill, but unfortunately the enemy seems to be stopping them, although they are putting some fire down on them. Yeah, the other guys are indicating there's tanks on the west side. Okay, we're using the ridge lines as well as we can at the moment. Hopefully they'll bounce off the top of our armour. I think he lined that one up for the E75. And he's actually indicating, Awppenheimer's indicating to them that they should come over. The Tortoise should come over to the west side. But he's over on the east side of the map, and I don't think really that's the right place for him. He might be sending a message or changing the music. He's looking for the targets. Ah, there's the Jagdtiger again. Okay, can you get a shot? Side of the casement. Yes! Got it through, but an IS-7's turned up at the rock in the centre. We were spotted by the Jagdtiger. IS-7's pulling back. Oh, took around from an IS-4. That's the one we tried to hit earlier in the game. Put one right through the side of our turret. And we put one back into him. Yeah, you can see the hole in the side of our turret. He hit the weak spot. Going for the Panzerkampfwagen. Low roll on that one. Can get him again though. Oh, took a round through the gun there. And we bounced around from the pattern. You can see where the shell bounced off the mantlet. Good accuracy by the 48, but he couldn't pen our armour. Jagdtiger's gone. Oh, we got spotted. I have a sneaking suspicion that E75 off to the west might actually be spotting us rather than the IS-7 behind the rock in front of us. Every time we pop up to the centre line, we're exposing ourselves to the E75. And so they're getting to see us appear and put a round into us. That's why those rounds actually hit the target. Okay, yeah, we've been spotted again. I'm pretty sure it's a guy off to the right. It's the E75. Yeah, there he is. He's been seen. Type 61 takes a round. High roll, 457. Now, can we get around into that E75? Yeah, you auto-aimed on. You don't want to do that. You want to go for the turret if you can. Weak turret, side of it. He's pulled back a bit to get a better angle on this gun depression. It's got really good gun depression, the Chieftain. Oh, spotted again. Yeah, it's that E75. We're just seeing the top of his turret. And one straight through it. He's a one-shot. He's an easy kill now. Yep. And the Tortoise finishes him off. The Tortoise did come back over this side of the map. So, good for him. Okay, we're up to 4.2k of damage. The Object 140's decided to go into the bowl at F2. Bit dangerous in that bowl, but it does provide you with good spotting if you can pop up and pop back down again quickly enough. It certainly works in a game like this with no Arty. If you just try and go into that bowl when there was Arty, I think you'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, we know the Chieftain's off to our left, and there's supposed to be 3 or 4 tanks over to the right. At least 3 that we know of. So we've got that IS-4, the Type 61, the Conway, the Panzerkampfwagen 7, and they just lost their Chieftain. That's good news. There's the 7. He's not a one-shot, but we can still put holes into him. Okay, he's a 2-shot now. Somebody else will put a round into him, we can finish him off. Well, now he's a one-shot, and he's gone. IS-7 takes the honours. IS-4's next. Oh, he's giving us his side. That's easy shot. Nicely done. Low roll 424. He's taking a lot of damage. Is he a one-shot? No, he's a 2-shot. Now he's a one-shot, and he's gone. Type 61's next. He's a 2-shot. Now he's a 1-shot, and he's gone. And potentially high caliber now for Awppenheimer. Okay, well, looks like we're going to go after this IS-7. Took a round from the Conway. Okay, IS-7 side, thank you very much. Easy hit points there. And we picked up the rest in damage assist because we tracked him. Conway, easy shot through the turret. He's hit. And he's killed. Type 4 got him. M48 Patton's next. And he's not going to last long. He's gone, and that's game. So a nice little carry there, potentially 7.2k. Huge amount of damage, but it's a brilliant tank with a brilliant gun. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's only a second-class tanker for Awppenheimer in the T95 FV4201 Chieftain. He did manage to get a spotter because he was spotting a lot of damage for his teammates. Every time he popped up to that centre line, he was getting eyes on them and then allowing his teammates to actually put the shots in. He also picked up a Fire for Effect and a Bruiser medal out of the miners. Out of the epic ones, he picked up a high caliber for doing the most damage in the battle and a Confederate for getting more hits on the enemy than anyone else in his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken down by others, and of course he stripped them of health and then made them easy kills for his teammates. teammates. His win rate for that game was 6,454. So what's the magical figure? The final figure for the damage? Yes, it's 7,241 hit points. There was no hidden shots. He did do the damage that was recorded. And the next high score on the enemy team was the opposite number, the Chieftain, 4861 by him, but unfortunately he died fairly easily. And then it's the Object 140, who was very brave. He did 3,246 hit points of damage. He picked up a Confederate as well, so he must have hit the same number of tanks as Awppenheimer did. When it came to kills, though, it was the Tortoise who got the most. He got 3 kills, so good job that he did come over to the other side of the battlefield, because he got some of the kill steals that Awppenheimer stripped them of health, and then he picked them off. 2 kills go to Awppenheimer and to the IS-7, Type 4 and the STB-1, and the only enemy on the enemy team who managed to get more than 1 kill was the Patton. He managed to earn 1,118 base experience points from that game. 1,089 goes to the Object 140 and 922 goes to the Tortoise. So let's have a look at detail. Awppenheimer fired 23 rounds in that game, got 19 direct hits and 17 penetrations. Damage of 7,241 hit points, of which 2,496 were at more than 300 meters. He received 5 hits from the enemy. Only 2 of them were penetrations though. I think one of those from the IS-4, and then I think he got the Conway hit him as well. 3 non-penetrations bounced off him, and he blocked damage of 1,220 hit points in total. Spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 2, so there's your difference for the Confederate, and 2,690 hit points of damage assistance. Yes, he did track a few tanks or immobilize them so that they could be killed. He earned 97,086 credits on a premium account, got 50,000 credits for the Veni Vidi Vici, so his total came to 147,086 credits. And despite the fact that he did fire some premium ammo during that game, he still came out with a profit of 46,060 credits overall. He picked up 4 bonds for getting the awards, the High Caliber and the Confederate at Tier 10. This is a Tier 10 tank after all, a reward tank. I didn't get to say that at the start. I suppose I should have, but it was all so hectic and right from the start. And he earned 1,677 XP times 2 for the first victory, got 84 for this being a premium vehicle, and took home 3,438 experience points altogether. So the Chieftain, yes, it's a fun tank, and in fact I heard about a month ago that Skills has finally got one. I don't think he fights that much in Clan Wars, but obviously this is a Clan Wars reward tank. And so I suspect either Wargaming gave him one, or he has been fighting in Clan Wars and doing rather nicely, and finally received his Chieftain. He's been playing it a lot, and I think he enjoys it. It's actually a rather good tank. I'd love to have one myself, but I'm not really good enough to get this. No, I'm nowhere near Awppenheimer's capability, so I'll just admire his battles from now on whenever he sends us in one with the Chieftain. Of course, he's got 1 mark on the barrel, but I expect he'll have 2 marks or 3 marks very shortly. At least I hope so. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel if you can, please, and hit that notification button so that you get alerted when there's a new replay up. We try to put up as many as we can, normally about 4 a day, but we can put some extras up every now and then, especially when they're really good replays. We have Unicums, Super Unicums, guys who are having an absolutely brilliant day, and of course we are one of the only channels that features Arty. Yes, we do feature Arty on a regular basis, and we explain how you play these things. So if you want to learn how to play Arty, we're the channel to come to. And of course we have a huge backlog of videos, getting close to 5,000 videos. Sometime in the next couple of months we'll hit that mark, which is more than many other channels, several times over. So yeah, do stay tuned. Thanks for watching.